Welcome to this week's episode of Chingasos Combat Crew, Dana White's favorite combat podcast. We're going to talk about that in just a little bit. On this week's episode, we're going to cover all the bangers from this week, including Rodtang versus Superlek, Rafael Fiziev versus Matthias Gamrot fight night last night, and we got tons and tons of fight announcements. My man Fonzo, how you doing, man?
Doing great, man. Hey, by the way, I hear Dana White got a tramp stamp on our logo on his. Just saying. You can peep that next time you see him on camera. See if
when he wears them low-rise jeans next time.
Yeah. You'll see it. You'll see it.
Yeah. Fonzo, you ready to jump into this week, dude? We're gonna start off with a awesome clip of our boy Craig Jones. Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, let's
Friday night.
Here we go. Jump on in. We're gonna start with a little funny here. This is Craig Jones.
I want to keep moving.
Talking about our boy Gordon Ryan. So I don't know if you guys remember this or not, but Gordon Ryan challenged Nicky Rod. All right, so here we got our boy Craig Jones talking a little bit, telling a backstory about Gordon Ryan. So as you guys remember, Gordon Ryan challenged Nicky Rod to like an all natty challenge. He's like, hey, I want you, we're gonna fight, but if we do, you have to get tested by USADA on these dates and this and that. So apparently not only is USADA checking Nicky Rod's piss, Gordon Ryan is also checking out Nicky Rod. Let's listen to Craig Jones talk about this here.
What's so funny to me about this, right, is Gordon Ryan, the greatest Nogi grappler of all time, probably the most financially successful athlete, not businessman in the sport, sits at home looking at half-naked pictures of Nicky Rod to post.
Yeah, baby.
To compare body shape from this time to this time. I'm assuming he keeps folders of Nicky Rod pictures where Nicky Rod looks out of shape, where he looks jacked, and like he's assessing Nicky Rod's figure. That's fucking gay. What are you doing, bro? You're like, seriously, look at Nicky Rod. He's fucking jacked here. First of all, that would be a mistake. Don't show your partners pictures of Nicky Rod shirtless. You're asking for trouble, you know, like.
All right, so that's Craig Jones. A little clip from his podcast, El Segundo. He's always dropping some nice tidbits of info. Yeah.
Gordon Ryan, isn't he like, been like there's all kinds of rumors that he was been on the juice?
Oh, he's for sure on the juice. He's even admitted to it. He won't deny it, but he wants to prove that Nicky Rod is also on the juice.
Oh, so Nicky Rod is the one that's denying.
Yeah, Nicky Rod is clean. Nicky Rod hasn't tested dirty yet.
Okay. All right.
Yup. All right, Fonzo, next story here. We're going to skim through this because I feel like I keep bringing this crap up every few weeks. What is that dookie that's on the bottom of my shoes? That's the rumor that PFL is supposed to be buying Bellator. And it keeps coming like, oh, it's going to be announced this week. Oh, it's going to be announced this week. Oh, it's going to be announced this week. Supposedly, it's a done deal. And it's such a done deal that one of their best fighters, Patricio Pebo, is like, yo, Bellator's sale is a done deal. I'm going to start looking for new offers. So maybe UFC, maybe somewhere else. So if that's not a sign that it's a done deal, maybe that might be the second to last final nail in the coffin for the Bellator sale. I don't know, man.
Well, we'll see when it gets officially announced, man.
Yeah, for sure, right? And I do got some Bellator news in just a little bit. So stay tuned to that. Some bangers last night from Friday night, actually. Bellator 299, bro. All right. Take a deep breath, Fonzo, because we're going to get into some Mike Bell aftermath shit right now.
All right.
I know. I hope you took your
blood pressure
medication, your blood pressure medication.
Real quick.
Yeah, drop some acid, eat some mushrooms. So here's
you should have started this with like that Peter Griffin. You know what really grinds my gears?
And that's exactly a perfect lead up to Dana White talking about what he felt or thought after he heard the 10-8 round that Mike Bell gave to Alexa Grasso.
So I was on vacation when this thing happened, and I'm sitting in my house going, when I found out that one of the judges scored 10-8, I'm like, this guy should be fucking investigated for this. This is the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. And as I started to talk to people, I guess there was there's a seminar tomorrow with the Athletic Commission on 10-8s. So hopefully they can get this cleared up, especially in title. There's so much at stake in a title fight, more than just money, you know, show and win and pay-per-view and championships and legacies. And it's just, you have to have the best of the best in title fights. So they've assured me that this guy isn't a bad guy. He just fucked up and made a mistake. And it's unfortunate. And there's no way in hell that was a 10-8 round.
I agree. And so did the rest of America. So here's that judges scorecard. Here's Ariel Helwani's tweet. I believe this was like on Monday, dude, or Tuesday. Nevada State Athletic Commission will be holding a special 10-8 training session for all licensed judges on Wednesday. So the only bad thing about this, dude, it was, guess how it was done? It was done remotely. So everybody just had to like log on to Microsoft Teams or some Zoom session, and that was their training. I don't know how long it lasted, but they did come out with these rules here. So here's two of the slides that I found on the seminar that they held, and this is on specifically scoring a 10-8 round. So Fonzo, remember these three things. These are the three things that supposedly the judges are supposed to be looking for in order to score a 10-8 round. So you're looking at damage, you're looking at domination, and you're looking at duration. So the first slide here says scoring a 10-8 round. Judges must consider giving the score of a 10-8 when a fighter damages their opponent significantly in a round, even though they may not dominate the action for the entirety of the round. Damage is key. A score of 10-8 doesn't require a fighter to dominate their opponent for 5 minutes of a round. If one fighter has little to no offensive output during a 5-minute round and the other fighter achieves 2 of the 3 Ds, damage, domination, duration, it should be normal for the judge to consider awarding the losing fighter 8 points instead of 9. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You don't have to dominate the fight. You just got to beat the dog shit out of your opponent, and that will get you a 10-8. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Pretty much, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Cause some severe damage, big ass fucking knot in an eye, fucking cut above the eyebrow that's profusely bleeding, whatever.
Yes.
Right?
Right. All right. So the other slide here says scoring 10-8 round. A 10-8 round in MMA is where one fighter wins a round by a large margin. The score of 10-8 needs to be used judiciously to reflect rounds where there is a significant amount and or an appropriate combination of damage, dominance, and duration. Judges shall give a score of 10-8 when one fighter has dominated the action of the round, had duration of that domination, and has also damaged their opponent with either effective strikes or effective grappling that diminish the abilities of their opponent for a good duration of time. If 2 of these 3 variables are significantly evident, then the score of 10-8 must be considered. Typically, damage must be one of the 2 criteria seen. So again, if a fighter has 2 of those 3 or all 3 for the entirety of the round, that could also be scored a 10-8. But you notice that it says must be considered. It doesn't say it's a must.
Yeah.
So it's at the discretion of the judge.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you do have to give them, you know,
I would think that something like this would have been already put in place a long ass time ago. No, like it makes me think, what the hell were they looking at before?
I don't know, man.
That's kind of scary, man. That's effed up, bro.
Well, here's the thing. Do you remember during that fight though? I don't know. I mean, you were saying that you were watching without the commentary on or whatever with the volume low. But throughout that fight, the commentators were saying how some of the, I can't remember the exact verbiage, but it was like they were saying how the judges were now more active in giving, or they were being asked to be more proactive in giving 8 points per round to the loser. So they were being encouraged to do that a lot more now. That was actually, I don't know if it was during the fight or during the event sometime.
I think I do remember, because when I went back to rewatch it, I do remember them saying that. But again, none of the other judges gave it, and that also does that means like, hey, go ahead and give them out, but that doesn't mean give them out like candy, you know?
Right. No.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that round should have deserved a 10-8, not at all. Of course not. Like when the freaking when the scores were read and the scorecard came out, like I'm like, what the fuck? And my wife was like, what are you talking about? You said she won, and I'm like, yeah, but not that way. Like this is bullshit.
Right.
So
we've had so much crap, and this has gone on long and forever, dude. Why hasn't Dana White ever done anything about this? Like,
well, the thing is,
shit, dude, the whole world closed down during COVID. What did Dana White do? Oh, I'm building the Apex. We're gonna go to Dubai. We're gonna do whatever the F we want. John Jones, you can't fight in California. Guess what? We're moving the show back to Vegas. This dude does whatever he wants when he wants. Why does he let this keep continuing?
this is a little different though, man, because the judges are appointed by the commissions. Now he has sway. He has sway with the commissions, but he can't fucking unilaterally just tell them.
Or how about this? How about this? How about, all right, you know what? I can't control the state, but guess what I do control? My events. And now I'm going to move them all overseas to Dubai, and we can do whatever we want.
Yeah, but you got to also think that's way more expensive.
Also more expensive, but then that's also like, then who knows how, like, are those judges going to be fair? Also, are they going to be bought off? You know,
I think
it's got to be a better way, bro.
Yeah. There's got to be a better way.
How about this? We need, bro. This is what we need. We need judges and referees that know what the F they're looking at. I don't know if you knew this, but Chris Lieben's been working as a ref for the California State Athletic Commission for quite a while now. And now he's stepping up, and he's about to be a judge in Nevada. What do you think about that?
That's cool, man, but I'm worried about all that CTE is freaking what's it's gonna do. No, I'm playing Chris Lieben. I'm sorry. No, that's super cool, man. I'm super cool. I think you're right. This is exactly what we need. You know, they know what's happening. They've been in it. They know, you know, when somebody's hurt, when somebody's in danger, as a ref, you know, as a judge, you know, they know the game, so they can score it a lot better.
Definitely, man. Definitely. So maybe this will start an avalanche of retired fighters jumping back in. Or why doesn't the athletic commissions go out and actively recruit these guys? You know what I mean? Frank Trigg's also a ref. He would make an excellent judge. He would make an excellent judge. Nobody knows more about getting choked out than Frank Trigg. Sorry.
Hey, these two guys are coming after us now. We're making some enemies.
Ooh, if you go down, I go down. That's how this show goes.
All right.
Just playing, guys. Just playing. All right. Bro, one of this show's favorite fighters, Shavkhat, the Nomad Rachmanov, tweeted, when was this? The 17th of September. So this was like last week, right? This is last week. Yeah. He tweeted, yo, I'm available for UFC 294 or 295. So that's October, November. What happened? Crickets, bro. Nobody responded. Check this out. This guy posted a tweet 2 days ago, garnered 13,000 likes and 1.5 million views. Nobody in the 170-pound division was like, I'm ready. Except for one, bro. Except for one. Out of the shadows, somebody arose and was like, I'm your Huckleberry. Who's that? Bro, did you hear about this?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Wonder Boy. Wonder Boy's like, I'm ready, bro. I've been ready. Let's do this. UFC offered. I've accepted. Let's close out the year December 16th. UFC 296. Looks like both boys are going to have a full camp, Fonzo. What do you think about this matchup, dog?
I think it's going to be a good fight. But I think Shavkhat is going to end up winning, dude. I don't think he can think Wonder Boy can do it, but you know, I'm still excited for it. I definitely want to see it. I'm excited for it.
There's a possibility he could do it, but you're probably right, man. The odds are stacked against him, but it's a possibility. You know what I mean? If he can keep Shavkhat off from taking him down, there's always a chance, you know?
Yeah.
Who do you think has better takedowns, Shavkhat right now or a prime Kamaru?
Oh, shit. Damn, that's a tough one.
I know, right? I wonder.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that one. That's a tough
Because
one.
when
dude.
he fought, I mean, yeah, you know what? And so we'll see,
Yeah.
man. It's gonna be a good fight, interesting fight. But
Yeah.
you're right. Shavkhat's gonna do it.
He just Wonderboy's too lanky. I think he's gonna end up like he's gonna shoot the
doesn't
double
have the
leg or
power,
single leg.
maybe. I see him
Yeah.
having problems.
Yeah.
I see him having
Yeah.
problems. But Wonderboy's also got that lanky, long limbs, dude, and that sucks in jiu-jitsu because you got to pass them legs. So it just depends on how Wonderboy uses his tools. You know what I mean? He's got them, but he's not known for the ground game. So
Yeah.
we'll see, bro.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Or you can catch him coming in and fucking.
También, you never know.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. You're
Yeah, that's
absolutely
true.
right, bro. So last week we were talking about the Tracy Cortez Jasudavicius fight, and we were like, hey, something happened in the middle of the third round or towards the end of the third round, and they just started talking smack to each other. Well, dude, check this out. Jazz pulls Tracy's hair
Yeah.
right in front of the ref, and the ref doesn't do anything. That's what set her off. So watch this clip. I'll restart it again, and you can see that she definitely grabs a hold of her hair right there.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, she's just holding and like
She grabbed it with the left, and then
yanking on
she tried to
it.
grab it with the right.
Yeah.
I seen it. Check
Who
out.
was the ref? Was it Mark Gardner?
No, that's I forget his
I
name.
can't remember
It'll
who
come
that
to
is.
me come to me in a little bit. But check out in the comments. Someone said if Herb Dean would have been there.
Yeah, that's true, man.
All right, so check this out, bro. You know, what's this guy's name? Bradley Martin, the bodybuilder who wants to do a jiu-jitsu match with Mighty Mouse. Dude, this guy's been trying to just troll little fighters, MMA fighters.
No, didn't he also say or ask what's his name, Nate Diaz, how the fight would go between them two?
Yeah, Nate just laughed at him though. He didn't even respond.
Yeah, he didn't respond.
So this fool had Chito on his podcast, and he asked Chito, hey, how would a fight between you and me go? So I love this response by Chito, dude, because I could totally see this. Like Chito seems like the dude that you want to be on your side to go to war with, dude, because he's gonna F shit up. Like he seems like a savage, dude. Like back in the days, Indians hiding in the jungles, bro. He's gonna fucking just rip people's Achilles and then take them down and make them watch eat their hearts or something.
Wins the street fight.
Check this out.
I swear to God,
How much you weigh?
155 right now.
How would
no
you
hesitation, bro.
Bro,
like what? No, I'm saying like what? Move?
Yeah, check
What
this out.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you don't grab me and throw me to
So
a
if
wall,
I don't get my hands on you,
no, but I will grapple you too. But if
Okay.
the only way I feel you will beat me if you grab me,
Yeah.
and you hit my head with the wall, and then if I get KO, because if you don't knock me out, I'm gonna keep coming. And cardio
I was about to go to that darkness right now.
I'm
Listen
an
to this.
animal, dude.
I
don't
believe
stop.
you. I mean, based on
I
what
run 13 miles every Sunday. I'm a real runner. Train my ass off. I'm healthy. So like in Street Fighter, the health, even if you start punching me and hurting me, my health won't leave me too quick. You will have to like really knock me out
you have to be
early.
cold.
If not, dude, I'm gonna take your eyes out of your face.
I believe that, bro.
It's a street fight, right?
Yeah.
We're not
Hey,
talking about like,
Oh no.
oh, I'm
Fool, you know what I just thought? Could you fucking imagine seeing Chito Vera as a playable character in Mortal Kombat?
Bro, that would be sick. Or GTA, dude. Like he's the kind of dude that would just do some gangster ass shit. Like,
yeah. Can you imagine
Like,
his fucking his finisher, his fucking finish him, and he fucking does a fucking brutality.
Oh, you haven't heard nothing yet, bro. Listen to this.
It's to the death.
I'm
That's the
opening your guts and fucking playing with them. I have
Finish
that. I have
move.
that on me. I swear to God.
I love it.
Bro, he answered your question. You were like,
Dude.
you thought the eyeball thing was a finish move? Nah, bro, that's the setup. So you
Yeah,
can't
no.
see when he rips the guts out of your stomach.
I want to see Chito Vera on the next Mortal Kombat. Do it. UFC.
Right, the
And
developers.
wait, who publishes Mortal Kombat? Is it
I don't know.
Acclaim?
Back in the day, it used to be Midway, no? I
Yeah.
don't know. Capcom? No, Capcom Street Fighter. Get back to it, bro.
NetherRealm Studios.
All right, there you go.
There
Crossover.
you go. There you go.
All right,
Make it
bro.
happen.
Last week, one of the homies had a victory ripped from his hands, but not by his opponent, by the ref. Totally sucked. Edgar ended up losing his win bonus because Tainoni doesn't know what the heck he's looking at. Unfortunately, they overturned it, called it a no contest, but now they're getting a quick turnaround, bro. It's like 3 weeks away. So a rematch, October 14th. It looks like they're going to be fighting at the Apex. Edgar, Chairez, Chicali, bro, taking on Daniel. What's this guy's name again? De Silva? Daniel De Silva.
Yeah.
Yeah. So unfinished business, bro.
I'm glad, man. I'm glad it's happening right away because, that was bullshit. I don't want to see nobody in that ring except for my man Herb Dean.
Yeah, put someone in there that knows what they're looking at because Edgar's about to clean shop, bro. Make it happen. It's going to go down. Get someone in there that's qualified, Dana. Speaking of Uncle Dana, bro, Christmas came in September. This is why I say it's his favorite combat podcast, bro, because he did this so that we could talk about it. Dude, he dropped these gifts this past week. What do you think about these, bro? Let's break these down individually, starting with UFC 295 in October. Is that when it is? Yep.
Yeah.
October 21st, dude. This is that Dubai card. He's just added a cherry on top. So I took a peek at the UFC website to see who's actually on the card. There's no fight order yet because they're all over the place. But I picked out the fights that are going to be bona fide bangers, dude. Look at this. Flyweight bout, Tim Elliott taking on Muhammad Mukayev. Magomed Ankalaev, Johnny Walker. Dude, that could be a #1 light heavyweight contender right there.
Right.
The winner from this fight could be taking on the winner of the main event that Dana just announced. Let's get to that in just a bit because we also got these bangers. Polo Kosa Khamzat Chimaev. Dude, this is going to be a sick-ass UFC countdown. Like, each of these fights should have an hour-long countdown show dedicated just to their fight. And then Islam Makhachev taking on Charlie Olive's main event, dude. Rematch? Revancha otra vez?
Yeah, that's going to be good.
That's not enough, bro. That's not enough because Dana, Uncle Dana, Santa Dana, just gifted us this shit right here. Yuri Prochaska taking on Poatan, bro. Alex Pereira. We talked about this. Was it last week or the week before when we were like, dude, this guy's got a chance to take out like 3 champs in 5 fights or some shit like that. Crazy. It's about to happen, dude. This is a matchup almost like this is the best possibility for Alex because this gives him the best shot to win the belt right away. Because, Yuri's got takedowns, but I don't think he's going to shoot for a takedown, dude. I think this is just going to be they're just going to stand and bang.
I think the only way he shoots for a takedown, he finds himself in trouble.
But he's so like, I'm not going to say he's crazy, dude. Like, instead, you would think like, oh, shit, the fire's coming. I'm going to get away from it. This guy's got the mentality to just jump in. Yeah. So I don't know. I cannot wait, dude. I cannot wait for this fight. Great. I might call in sick every day that week. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. So some more gifts, bro, to end out the year. The last pay-per-view of the year, December 16th, UFC 296. It's going to be in Vegas. Dana just dropped main event, co-main event. Rematch, Alexander Pantoja taking on Brandon Royval. So you guys remember we talked about that a little while ago. They did already fight one time with Pantoja getting the sub in round 2. Just like everyone's saying online, dude, enjoy it while you can because this one's not going to last long, but it's going to be fun to watch, dude. Get ready for some mad scrambles, sick-ass jiu-jitsu, and possibly some bombs being thrown by both of these guys' right hands because they don't set nothing up. They just throw hands. And then the return of Leon Edwards taking on Colby Covington. Dude, I mean.
Yeah, I'm not. This is the least exciting one that like on the whole, the ones that you just brought up. This is one that I'm least excited for. But it's title fight.
I'm here for it, dude. I'll watch it. You know what I mean? If that's what we're gonna get, we should see a real #1 contender versus Leon. But whatever. If Colby is the douchebag everybody thinks he is, and Leon is the killer that everyone's starting to believe, he's going to have no problem, dude. He's going to have no problem. So we'll see. I might be eating my own words.
I think the way that this fucks everything up is Colby wins.
Oh, definitely, dude. This could be like Sean Strickland 2.0. As much as Kobe's like, oh, I'm not nothing like that son of a bitch. You might be, bro. You might be. But that's not all, Fonzo, because Dana dropped this last night. Hey, what's up, everybody?
For you guys yesterday for UFC 296, December 16th in Las Vegas at the T-Mobile Arena. The card is Colby Covington versus Edwards, Royval versus Pantoja, Rachmanov versus Wonder Boy, Ferguson versus Pimblett.
Don't get mad.
I got another one for you. Vicente Luque versus Ian Gary. Number 10 versus number 11 in the welterweight division. This card is stacked.
He stole your matchup from under your nose, dog. I'm sorry. Instead of giving Vicente Luque to your boy JDM, he's giving him to Ian Gary. That's all right. That's all right. Then JDM will fight the winner of that. That would be a good fight.
Yeah. Damn it, Dana.
Yeah, dude. We got tons of fight announcements coming up right here, bro. Including this one. What do you think about this, Fonzo? The return of Deiveson Figueiredo to the bantamweight division against Rob Font, December 2nd, 5 days before my birthday. Let's go. I think I might start celebrating on that day, bro. What do you think? What do you think? Banger or not?
It's gonna be good. We'll see what Deiveson, comes with. You know what I mean? Like he's been on a little bit of a decline, but I'm excited, man. He's always an exciting fighter.
Always, bro. Always. And I like to think that the weight cut is probably having a big effect on that. So hopefully this helps him out. Maybe this could be like the opposite of Jose Aldo. Remember when Jose Aldo dropped from 45s to 35s and we were like, oh, bro. But it ended up rejuvenating his career in a weird way.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So maybe this will do the same to Deiveson towards the end. All right, bruh. I talked about this guy last week being on a podcast, and I was hoping that they would match up against Patty, but instead, they're matching him up against Benoit Saint-Denis. Saint-Denis, one of my favorite towns in Red Dead Redemption 2, where I like to go buy suits and bullets, but he's taking on my boy, Matt, the Steamroller Frevola, UFC 295. Fonzo, are you familiar with Benoit Saint-Denis?
I'm not, actually.
Dude, go watch his last two fights because this dude is like a hammer. He just chops people up, mows them down, dude. This guy's like a old school sprawl and brawl type of guy. Like he just wants to take you down and beat the crap out of you and make you give up. He's just constant pressure. This is going to be a hell of a fight because both of these guys aren't going to back down. And both of these guys got KO one-shot power in their right hands, dude. So the sad thing is that we're not going to get to see Matt Frevola and Patty, at least not right away. But this is going to be a banger, dude. So mark your calendars. UFC 295, another hot one.
All right.
Dude, Cyril Gane was on the MMA Hour, I believe, with Ariel Helwani. And check out this quote when Ariel asked him about fighting Tiny Tom Aspinall. Says, I know a lot of people are talking about Aspinall, but this just doesn't make sense for me. I am #1 contender. He is #4. It just doesn't make sense to just want to go down. I'm still here for a long time, so we're going to have time with Tom Aspinall. For sure, it's going to come. What the F, dude? You're definitely not going to get a title shot right now, Cyril. You're not.
Yeah, you just got your ass fucking handed to you.
Well, he beat the last guy. By John Jones, right?
Yeah, right.
And then his last fight against, I forgot who the guy was already. It's nothing worth pushing him up to get a title shot right away. There's plenty of sharks right underneath him, and 2 of them don't even have a fight yet. So what I'm saying, Fonzo, is let's do this. Cyril's got to fight either one of these 2 guys right here, dude. He's either got to fight Tom Aspinall or Sergey Pavlovich. Or let's make these 2 guys fight each other. And then
wait,
Cyril...
but Pavlovich... Oh, no, wait. Never mind. No, I was confusing him with Spivak.
Spivak, that's the guy that Cyril just beat. Yeah,
never mind. You're right.
And these other 2 guys that I'm going to show right now are actually fighting. This is going to be a banger, bro. Jailton Almeida, Curtis Blades. How about if Cyril is not serious about being a #1 contender, how about the winner of Almeida Blades fights the winner of Ospinal Pavlovich, and that's a real #1 contender, dog. That's someone who doesn't give a shit about who they put him up against. They're just gonna, are you gonna make me fight this guy? Then he's going down. He's next.
Yeah.
Cyril, I don't know where you're at, bro. I don't know how serious you are. I don't know if you're feeling entitled, but the UFC is not gonna be playing that game, bro.
Yeah, I don't know how he's still. Well, I mean, I guess he beat Pavlovich, so he's #1 contender again. But
Yeah, that's
I don't
true,
know.
man.
Yeah.
That's true. He did. It was a while. It was a while ago, you know. But maybe it's a different Sergey now. I don't know. He looks like a different Sergey.
Yeah.
All right, bro. I sent you this last night through IG. Not something we want. This is almost like you step on. I'm gonna use this reference again, Fonzo. You step on dog poop and you come in the house or you get in the car and you're like, what is that? Did you step on dog shit? And you look on your shoe and you're like, oh man, this is that, dude. What the Paddy Pimblett, Tony Ferguson, UFC 296 in December, my birthday month. Dana White, how dare you? Fonzo, what does this do?
Absolutely nothing.
I'll tell you what this is going to do. This is going to catapult Tony Ferguson's career back to the top, bro. Because Paddy couldn't even finish Jared Gordon. You think he can finish Tony?
I don't know, man. Tony hasn't been.
Tony was looking. You know what? I went back and I watched the fight against Bobby Green, and Joe Rogan was actually right for once. Tony was looking pretty good until Bobby Green poked him in the eye. He was landing clean shots. He was able to avoid Bobby's takedowns. He was countering right away. He was winning that round, dude. He was looking good. That eye poke for sure did something to his vision. And Paddy's not as good as Bobby Green on the feet. And there's no way that Paddy is as good as Tony on the ground. And on the ground, as long as he doesn't take any damage or takes any major shots, that's where Tony could excel, dude. If he uses his grappling like he should, you know what I mean? An older grappler on the ground is way more dangerous than a young guy, as long as it's early in the rounds when they're fresh, they're not slippery. The more I think about this, I mean, I'm Team Kukui all the way, bro. No matter what,
Yeah.
I'm going down with the ship. I wish they wouldn't have made this fight, but it's here. It's like you're at the sushi buffet, bro, and that's the role they brought you. So you just gotta do it, bro.
I'm not eating it.
It's like you showed up.
I'm just not eating it.
You showed up for the B team at Gold Diggers. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Well, I don't know.
Don't forget to tip them ladies.
Here's the deal, though, man. Like, I mean, as much as I hate to say it, man, I'd rather just see Tony retire, man.
True
He's
that.
had a long history. I mean, I love his fights. I can't see him take more damage, dude.
Well,
Like,
you know what I thought? You know
so
what I
much
thought?
damage.
You know what I thought when I saw this announcement? I'm like, oh, they're trying to do Tony like the Korean Zombie. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
you don't want to go? All right, puto, here you go.
Yeah, we'll
You're
make
gonna
you go.
go. So maybe this could be a retirement fight. Who knows? Whichever way this goes, hopefully it's his retirement.
Well,
fight.
Tony has said, he said, fuck you guys for wanting me to retire. He said that before. So I'm
Yeah,
just
he's
like,
crazy.
Hey, man. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like, hey, look, man, we don't want you to get brain damage, fool.
Yeah, you might have to get him committed or something. I don't know. All right, bro. I think I got one more UFC fight announcement here. I don't know why Armand is being so sneaky about making this announcement in the bushes, but all right, check it out.
Сейчас следующий бой будет с кем-то из топ-5. Не могу разглашать его имя, но уже подтверждается дата и имя соперника. То есть я знаю, кто это будет, но пока не могу сказать, кто именно.
So apparently this clip is in another language. My bad, guys. But he's saying he's got to fight against a top 5 opponent. It's going to be announced soon, but he can't say who or when. I think it's Michael Chandler, bro.
You think so?
I think so. Because I don't think it would be Dustin. I don't think it would be Gagey. So, and then there's Chandler up there. Who else is up there? Charlie? Makachev?
Yeah, Charlie. Top 5 are Chandler, Benny, Dustin, Gaethje, and Charlie.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be Chandler. But after last night, a rematch against one of his former opponents would be well worth it. We'll get to that in a little bit. Teaser, Fonzo. That's what's called a teaser.
All right.
Dude, we never talk about Bellator, but Bellator had an event Friday night. Bellator 299. Dude, what? I only picked 2 fights. Effing bangers. Are you familiar with Aaron Pico?
No.
Aaron Pico was a stud amateur wrestler. I had heard that he was a Golden Glove boxer like in high school. Dude is just an effing killer. Didn't even go to college, dude. Just started fighting. And he's had a couple of hiccups, had some concussions, but he seems to be back on track. And he was the co-main event on this event. And he took on, let's see here, Pedro Carvalho, bro. Watch this round 1 slaughterfest. Dude, that was nice. So that's Aaron Pico whooping ass, bro. So I guess he's supposed to be challenging for the title after that now. So it's been a long journey. Congratulations, Aaron Pico. Definitely, dude. So let's see what he does next, bro. So that was the co-main event. What'd you think? Banger or not?
Hell yeah. Yeah,
it didn't even take very long. 1 round.
That was a show, man.
1 round, dude. All right. Check this out. Here's a guy that you may not have heard of. Supposedly he's a big ground and pounder, likes to wrestle, get people down, and just beat the dog shit out of them. It's Johnny Eblen taking on Fabian Edwards. You might say, hey, that guy looks kind of familiar. And that last name sounds familiar. That's because that's Leon Edwards' older brother, bro. Fabian. Check this out. I think this is in the 3rd round. So I don't know. There must have been
bad blood or something.
Maybe, man. There must have been something because after the fight was over, even Leon was getting into it with Johnny. So 2 bangers, bro, right there. Let's get into last night's fight night, bro. I know you didn't get to see this, bro. Main event, Rafael Fiziev taking on Matthias Gamrot. Let's get into the results. Let's get into some of the bangers. This one, I didn't give this the official Chingasos seal of approval, I don't think, but I did say it might be good, right? Charles Jordan taking on Ricardo Ramos. Ricardo Ramos was in control for most of this fight. Pass guard. I did give this one a seal of approval. Tim Means, Andre Carlo. And this was typical Tim Means, dude, just stalking his prey, relentless pursuit, just in your face, jab, kicks, jabs, kick, no takedowns, just in your face. And it was just too much for Fiallo in the 3rd. Check this out. Tim Means stalking his prey, gets Fiallo up against the cage. Throws a high.
That rocked him.
Look at that front jab, dude, all the way up to his nose. Look at that 1-2.
Damn. Oh,
stunts Fiallo and then follows it up with knees and then shots to the body.
Dude, I like that. Yeah, I like that mixing it up.
That's the dirty. Dude, I was texting you guys about this.
You were, and I tried not to open up the messages, dude, just because I saw what you were texting about, and I'm like, fuck.
This was awful, dude. This totally could have been ended, stopped in the 1st round. I don't know why they didn't.
This is another one that I hate to say, but I kind of just want her to retire, dude.
That I think so, man. That could totally that's probably what should happen here. Definitely. Here we go, dude. Jesus Juice Bryce Mitchell taking on Dan Ige. I don't have highlights for this, but I just have
go back.
Shots.
Go back.
Yeah.
If Bryce Mitchell had a longer beard here, he would kind of look like that Jesus that your grandma had hanging on the wall with the blue eyes, fool.
Oh yeah. Santo Jesus Bryce Mitchell. You gotta work on that meme. He's gonna love it. Bryce is gonna love it. Because Bryce scored a unanimous decision victory, and afterwards he took out his hotel Bible and was like, "Praise the Lord Jesus Christ."
Telling you.
And then
your grandma would like
he was getting interviewed in the cage, dude, by Bisbing, and he had his arm around Dan Ige, and he goes, "Dan, we're on national TV right now. I'm gonna ask you to pray. So get on your knees and pray with me because everyone's watching." So that's that shot right here in the bottom right corner where Bryce is on his knees and Ige's just got his arm on him, and he's like, "All right, bro, we're gonna pray." But he did say that he's gonna donate like 5 G's of his purse to Hawaii. So that was cool.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Good guy, Bryce Mitchell.
Yeah.
Good guy, Bryce Mitchell. Main event, dude, lived up to the hype for the time that it lasted, dude. This
I don't want to talk about it.
So in the first round, it was actually, I rewatched it again this morning. It was a lot closer than I thought, but I still gave round 1 10-9 to Rafael. At one point in the middle, dude, he hit the cleanest 5-piece combo you've ever seen. And it was like, brrr, and you're like, what the fuck? Was that 5 punches? Yes, it was 5 punches, dude. To me, he won the round just for landing that combo.
Yeah, and I think that's what he ended up like just
messing it up a little bit.
knee.
And
Yeah, a
then
little
that was
bit,
the
and then-
finish.
yeah.
You're right, dude, because he did have that up and he was hopping around. So you're
Yeah.
right. He may have hopped and landed awkwardly with all his weight.
Yeah.
And that does not feel good. I can tell you that. And then that was probably all the knee could take, and it just whoosh.
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks.
Dude, the shitty part was freaking like the celebration
I know.
by
I know.
Gamrot. It's like, what the hell? How are you
And
gonna
you know-
celebrate it?
In the heat of the moment, I can see how he's excited because he got the W, right? I could see that. I gave him a pass. I gave him a pass initially, but then I saw him running down the hallway, like back into the locker room, and that fool was calling out Charlie Olives, bro.
Oh yeah, no.
Like, that's the next fight for me. That's my next challenge. Hold your horses. This is definitely going to be ran back. But hey, I wouldn't mind seeing Gamrot and Armand run back.
yeah. Yeah.
That,
you're
that
right.
would be a good fight. That would be a good effing fight. All right, Fonzo, I got a little bit left, bro. All kickboxing. As you know, the Friday night was Friday 1 kickboxing fights, bro. It was sick. But I believe this news dropped Wednesday or Thursday. Superbon injured out of his mega fight. This is going to be another killer kickboxing. You know, I've been getting a little more into kickboxing because of one. So I don't know everything, but I do know that this was going to be one of our bona fide banger fights, dude. Superbon injured. He's now not going to be able to fight Tawan Chai. So they're looking for someone to step in, but it might be too soon, dude. Too soon. And the rumors are flying online. I was looking through the chat rooms on Reddit. Here's some possible names that came up. Mohammed Siasarani. Dude, I can't say his name, but I do know that dude drops people with body shots like a MFer, dude. And then Chingiz Alazov, I saw one of his fights recently. Dude is a banger, dude. He brings the pain every round. I don't know if
I just like his name. We should bring him onto the crew.
for reals, man. Let's make him the 4th member. Chingasos Combat Crew. So I don't know if they're just gonna scratch this fight and wait for Superbon to recover, or maybe he's injured like really bad, and they're just gonna have to scrap the fight and find somebody else. So we'll see what happens, dude. We will see what happens. All right, dog. Friday night. I'm gonna use the shit out of this song. I don't know why we never heard this before. What day is
It's a
it?
banger.
When?
I want to dance
When?
all night. And I want to drink all night. And I want to party
When, bro?
all night. And
Where?
I want to enjoy this night because it's
Friday night. Say it, Fonzo. So Friday night, Superlek Rodtang main event. Unfortunately, on Thursday, dog, Superlek missed weight by 5 pounds. So because he missed weight, it went from a 5-round banger to a 3-round banger, and the belt was off the line. So it ended up turning into a catch weight bout. I think they fought like at 140 pounds.
Okay.
Dude, we need to see 5 rounds of this, bro. Check this out. These are highlights, all 3 rounds. Here's round 1. Check it out. And this is how they fought the entire fight, dude. In the middle, strike after strike after strike. Look at this. Rodtang, look at that. Did you see that elbow?
Yeah, dude, that was
Split
nasty.
him open, dude. Just split Superlek open nasty. And watch this. This is the second round. Superlek comes back. Watch this right here. Flying kick.
Ooh,
Look at this.
yeah.
Here we go. Watch this knee. A knee to the body there. Another
Yeah.
knee. Look at that. Digging them guts by Superlek. Look at this right here.
Dude, and he's just freaking walking him down like he's nothing. Like Rodtang's
Look
just
at that,
taking, oh
dude.
shit. Oh.
Look at that. He got him in the corner, back-to-back knees, followed it up with elbows, and dropped him right here.
Right, yeah. Oh shit.
So that scored him a 10-8 for round 10, or round 10,
Yeah.
round 3. Rodtang tries to come back in round 3. Dude, Rodtang wanted that space so he could land them shots, but Superlek kept closing it. And every time he did, guess what Rodtang would do? Just throw him effortlessly. I think we're going to see another one. Look.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh. Damn, those are nasty.
Such a killer fight, bro. So I ended up doing a fight companion. If you haven't watched it, go check it out if you guys want. Sync it up, watch it. It was so, look at those cuts on his forehead, dude. It's like
those are
Chucky.
massive.
He's definitely gonna have to go get stitches.
That's the Grand Canyon.
said-
bro.
Seriously, man. Dude, that's the Mariana Trench, bro. What are you talking about? So Superlek ends up getting the decision. Here's the official scorecards. Judge 1 scored round 1, 10-9 for Rodtang. Scored round 2, 10-8 for Superlek. And then he scored round 3, 10-9 for Superlek. Judge 2 scored it 10-9 Rodtang, 10-8 round 2 for Superlek. And then round 3, 10-9 Superlek. Judge 3 scored round 1, 10-9 Rodtang. Round 2, 10-8 Superlek. And then Judge scores round 3, 10-9 for Superlek. So he gets the unanimous decision. Unfortunately, again, Fonzo, was not for the title. So no belt gets exchanged. So I don't know if they're going to run it back. There was that, remember we talked about that crazy kickboxing show that sold out the Tokyo Dome super fast? Tawa, I forgot the guy's name. Takagura or something like that. Anyways, that dude was in the stands for this fight, and supposedly he's going to fight Superlek now.
Oh shit.
So that's going to be fun. Was the last story that we got, bro. Closing comments. What you think, dude?
So do you think these guys are ever going to fight for the title? Just because, like you were saying, you thinking part of the reason why the weight was missed was because they're homies and they didn't want to like put the belt on line?
Well, that was the rumor, man. Everyone's saying that these guys are just really super close training partners, and that it might have been done on purpose so that way the belt didn't exchange hands. So now they got the fight out of the way. Rodtang stays the champ, but is he really the champ if he didn't beat Superlek?
Well, I
I don't
mean,
know. He might.
those 5 pounds do make a difference.
Yes, definitely, man. So I don't know, man. I do not know what's going to end up happening. You know, they're rematch, and that belt is going to have to eventually change hands, whether they like it or not, or he's going to have to vacate.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Another
Well,
fight to
we'll
look
see,
forward
man.
to, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got lots of exciting stuff happening.
Yes, definitely, man. All right, Fonzo, that's a wrap, bro.
All right. So everybody
Thank you,
out
dude.
there,
Thank you,
peace.
thank you everyone out there for listening. Don't forget to vote on what shirt I'm gonna wear on the next Parlay Super Show. Looks like right now the Borat slingshot tee's in the league, dog. So we'll see what happens. Head over to our IG page at C_Combat Crew or TikTok C Combat Crew. Tune in next week for more combat news. Take care, everyone. Had a fantastic week. Until next time, Chingasos Combat Crew out.